I mean, really, when would you say the Broncos start returning to the tips of people's tongues outside of Broncos country and the Rocky Mountain region?
Actually, it's a loss. It's the Kansas City game.
Okay.
Wow, they stuck it to Kansas City, and had it not been for a blocked field goal, they would have beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Yeah.
I think that's weird that it's a loss, right?
It's weird, but I think you're right there. I think that's the first time that they really got noticed, even though it was a game that wasn't on national television. Like it was a Sunday afternoon regional game, 11 a.m. Mountain Time kickoff. I'd say either that, or even though it was against a bad team, that or the Cleveland game. Cleveland game being on Monday Night Football. For a lot of people, that was the first real glance at Bo Nix. Now, there was the Thursday night game in New Orleans as well, but that was Bo Nix Bo Nix scrambling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That game against Cleveland, that's when he delivered the touchdown pass to Marvin Mims, the rope down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time around the country that the Broncos made a lot of people sit up in their chairs and take notice. And I think it was that play, that throw, because it's a quarterback driven league. And certainly on the 4-letter network and all the national chatterbox shows, it's a quarterback driven conversation. And when you have a quarterback make a throw like that in front of everybody, that's going to catch attention. I'd say maybe it was that throw that put the Broncos back into the national consciousness.
And what's funny is you just named it, because there's the drive 2, and then there's the rope.
The rope, the dart, the bullet.
Yeah, I'm country. I'll go with the rope.
But here's the thing, because you have a quarterback who can make that kind of throw, and even in the playoff loss, the touchdown pass to Troy Franklin that everybody saw right out of the blocks, because you have a quarterback who can make that kind of throw as well, or the passes to Marvin Mims Jr. late in that Saturday game against Cincinnati. Now it's like, oh, this is why you get the conversation. Oh, get him a better receiver, because you have plays like this. If anything, I'll say that some of this chatter is actually an affirmation of Bo Nix, because it's saying, you got the quarterback, can you get him a better receiver? If it's a compliment to Bo Nix.
Yes.
It's just, I don't necessarily think it's going to result in a wide receiver one coming in. Now, do I think a receiver will enter the room, a veteran receiver? Yes.
Sure.
Do I think it'll be a receiver maybe better than the Josh Reynolds category? Yes. But I don't think it's going to be the guy who had the first picture there at the top of our graphic, which was DK Metcalf.
Yeah, DK Metcalf. Price is too rich for what Seattle wants.